The time had come. Moses and Aaron walked through the gates of Egypt, not as fugitives, not as slaves, but as messengers of the Most High. They stood before Pharaoh, the ruler who believed himself to be a god, the king whose words shaped a nation, and with boldness that could only come from heaven, they delivered the message. Thus says the Lord, the God of Israel, let my people go so that they may hold a festival to me in the wilderness. It was simple, direct, divine, but Pharaoh's heart was unmoved. Who is the Lord, he replied coldly, that I should obey him and let Israel go? I do not know the Lord, and I will not let Israel go. In that moment, the battle lines were drawn not just between Moses and Pharaoh, but between the God of Israel and the pride of Egypt. Moses and Aaron pleaded again, explaining that the God of the Hebrews had met with them. But Pharaoh did not fear their words. Instead, he accused them of distracting the people from their labor. That very day, he made their burden heavier. No longer would the Israelites be given straw to make bricks. They must gather their own straw, yet still produce the same number of bricks as before. It was cruelty disguised as authority. The slave drivers beat the Israelite foreman when the impossible quota was not met. The people who had dared to hope now felt their suffering increase. The foreman cried out to Pharaoh, but he dismissed them as lazy. When they left his presence, they turned on Moses and Aaron. May the Lord judge you, they said. You have made us obnoxious to Pharaoh and put a sword in his hand to kill us. Hope turned to anger, faith turned to frustration. And Moses, broken by the weight of it all, returned to the Lord. Why, Lord, he cried, why have you brought trouble on this people? Ever since I went to Pharaoh, he has brought trouble on this people, and you have not rescued them at all. The deliverer felt defeated. The mission seemed to be failing. But what Moses could not yet see was this: sometimes freedom begins with resistance. Sometimes before God moves in power, the pressure increases. The confrontation had begun, and Egypt would soon learn who the Lord truly is.